All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about how Tesla prices have dropped. They've dropped within the 90 days. I'll show you exactly where. But this video is actually more focused on the used vehicle of Teslas and how they've actually dropped 13.89%. And I'll show you the exact data point in the past 90 days. And this is good because even if you're a new or used Tesla, if you're interested in buying one of those, this is good that the prices are just falling down. The hype is kind of pulling it back. So there's going to be deals soon on the new side and especially on the pre-owned side, especially with all this stuff that's coming up soon. But we're going to dive into how the used prices of the Tesla market has dropped. I don't think I talk about the used Tesla market enough. I feel like I get a lot of comments that's like, hey, can you talk about the used vehicle, especially the 3 or the Y or whatever? And there's a lot of people that schedule a call with me that want to talk about like the X market or the S market and all this stuff. And I just tell people, just be patient. Just be patient. It's going to happen. It's for sure going to happen. And my target time frame is January because that's when all this news is going to come out and it's going to affect the market. But today we are going to talk about the used car market and how it's actually dropped 13.89%. So thanks for watching another video, but let me roll the intro real quick. So welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. My name is Dennis. And welcome. I love talking about Tesla hacking, which is basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla or selling a Tesla or even getting the best financing rate. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. So we're going to talk about the Model Y today, but we'll talk about the whole market. The next data set is going to go through how the whole entire market has dropped, but specifically, I think most of it is because of the Model Y. The Model Y is, of course, the best seller. It kind of ramped up in terms of hype, and then now it's kind of like dropping down. But I just also noticed this is a brand new seed early delivery options for 90014. That's interesting. So then it takes you to the website here and you can see, of course, there's a bajillion, not a bajillion, there's a ton of Model Ys, but that's besides the point. So let's just go straight into it. But this video is actually sponsored by my Calendly link below in the description, but more on that later. So this is it. So CarGurus.com tracks the retail market for the used Tesla market. So they track the used listed price, and you can see right here on this data set that Tesla as a whole in the past 90 days is down 13.89% for retail list price, which is crazy. I mean, of course, maybe we know there was a ramp up where there was just overhyped like crazy, everybody trying to get a Tesla Model Y. So people were willing to pay that overinflated secondhand price. But you can see here, like let's say Model X is all the way at the top. Model Y, this green line had a nice little ramp up, but then now it is definitely ramping down. You can see right there, 63,060. So $63,000 is the current, I guess, average price across all models. But I mean, I don't know about you guys and gals, but that's still high in my opinion. So Model Y is down at 13%, 12.83% in the past 90 days. Model X, 11%. It's kind of interesting that the Model X is the least down, I guess, because that's like the most expensive car, both on the long range and the Plaid. But S is down 14.5%, and Model 3 is down 14, like right on the 14 separate. As a whole group, all the different models, 13.89%, which is actually crazy because if you look at the index, which is basically all the vehicles aggregated together, the whole entire used car market is only down 4.45%. And if we wanted to backtrack, you can see all the different brands here. You can see really all of them are kind of in like that single digit. I'm just looking at the 90-day rolling right here. All of them are single digit, but Tesla, 13.89%, which really goes to show like how much of a ramp up there was, and now it's just coming back down. I mean, hopefully, but overvalued might be the word there. I mean, but what this is going to show is that there's not enough used car buyers, which that means there's less than before new car buyers, which then Tesla is going to adjust the price of their new vehicles, which is going to kind of just put a ton of pressure on the secondhand market. So we'll just jump into the Model Y, take a look at it here. You can see Model Y is definitely getting hampered right in line with the rest of the vehicles, but 2022 Model Y is only down 11.72% compared to the 2021 and the 2020s. But if we go to the pricing history tracker, which someone has put together that lists all the base prices across all the different years, you can see, I was taking a look at this yesterday because a viewer actually asked, like, do you think Tesla's just going to knock out like $5,000 all at once, like a decrease, or even $10,000? I don't think so, because if you look at the past, if you look at what Tesla had done in the past, even though they did that in China, they actually knocked the price of the Model Y and the 3 like $3,000 to $4,000 discount. And there's actually rumors of another price decrease that one of the Twitter posts, posted the other day. But you can see they don't really do crazy increases or even decreases like that. If that, it's really only like a $3,000 price increase, or even like a $500 decrease, or like right here, short range, a $2,000 price drop. So I think if anything, they're gonna try and drop it $1,000 to $2,000 at a time next year on the new side to test the market. If they don't see a ramp up of orders or backlogs, then of course they'll do it again. But I don't think they're going to do a $5,000 to $10,000 drop all at once just like that. So the used car prices are definitely falling down, which is good because it's healthy. When you drive a vehicle off the lot, it should see a 10 to 20% decreases, especially now that the retail prices are so high. Model Y long range at a $66,000. So a used Model Y long range, a 2022, should be high 50s at best. So let's take a look. So let's go to the auctions really quick. I'm going to pull up the Model Y and take a look at the long range 2022 year to see where we're at. And exactly, we're in the 50s, maybe even high 50s. This should really be in the low 50s for a transaction price, for my opinion, what I would want to buy. Because you got to remember, there are people out there, I know we're just talking about all about Model Ys right now, but there are people out there that have ordered in the mid 50s price book right here. So their base price would be in the mid 50s, and they took delivery in 2022. And so their out the door is probably like a mid 50s to high 50s, maybe even the $60,000 out the door tax price. That's their break even. So they should be okay with losing a little bit of money to again sell their car wherever they have to sell it. But this is good. This is healthy. We are starting to see a trend down because you can see here in the last month, there's a bunch of numbers here that started with the 6. And then as we get to here, there's a bunch of numbers or prices here that start in the 5. So of course, this is Manheim dealer to dealer auction wholesale. And to see that these are in the 50s now is a very, very healthy sign. So big story here is basically that the used Tesla market is starting to trend down 13, almost 14% in the past 90 days, the biggest drop of any OEM according to CarGurus in terms of list price. This is good because if you've been patient so far in waiting for a new or used Tesla, we only have to be patient just a couple more months till I'm predicting January, which is going to be a good time for people to get a good deal on a new or used one. So it's going to be an exciting time to see. There's a bunch of stuff pending, right? We don't know if the Inflation Reduction Act is going to be eligible for the Tesla vehicles. We don't know if Tesla is going to change pricing. Are they going to introduce a Model Y standard range again? I think they are. Hopefully not at that $59,000. Hopefully at like 50. I want them to come out. I want them to come out with a $50,000 Model Y short standard range, and that would just completely decimate all the competition because there's Hyundai Ioniq 5 at the $50,000 range, the $45,000 range. There's a bunch of vehicles in that low 50s. So that's what I want to see, but we shall see, right? So happy Hippo, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Thanks for coming back today. But today we're talking about how it's Tesla's 13% down in the past 90 days in terms of the used market. So it should be a good time to transact in a month or so. Let's see, because I think Tesla's going to make some moves at the end of this month or especially next month. They've done it in the past to incentivize on the new car side. In the past they've given 2 years free supercharging, or they've waived option credits like give you free paint or free rims. So I'm definitely interested to see what they're going to do this year. And actually I guess I'll make a video about that as well to kind of review all the different things because it's interesting. If history repeats itself, it should be a good time. But this video is actually sponsored by my Calendly link right here on the screen. If you're interested in a one-on-one call, someone that has a little bit of experience of buying and selling Teslas, you can actually schedule a call with me. Down below in the description, it's a 15 to 30 30-minute call. And after you schedule the call, you actually get a link to my buying guide that has all the links and resources that I use to get the best deal on a Tesla, or even sell your Tesla, or even get a good financing on a Tesla. And right now, I have a credit union on that list that has 2.74% for 65 months. So that's a slamming deal. And that's the credit union I'm going to use for my next car or even next Tesla. We'll see. But I'm not going to buy anything until January. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to keep renting or, see what I can do. But thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.